So far this year, you've seen me review the TaylorMade, the Callaway, the Cobra. You've seen Guy reviewing the latest PING driver. And before you rush out to your local pro shop and get fitted for those drivers and spend your hard-earned money on those very, very expensive drivers, I want to show you something. I want to show you this driver, which could have everything all the other drivers have, but at a much cheaper price. Let's dive into it. The last 12 months has been this massive boom in 10K drivers, more forgiving drivers. And actually, PING are the ones that are really leading the charge. Guy, a couple of weeks ago, reviewed the latest PING K driver. It's £630. I mean, that is honestly top of the range, so expensive. I want to show you this driver. Now, the brand, Wilson. Don't turn off, okay? Because I, every year, bash my head against the wall and think to myself, what do Wilson have to do to make it become in the topic of conversations when it talks about new drivers? Again, I talked about the Cobra F9 all those years ago. Cobra, before the F9, no one really talked about Cobra drivers. They brought out the F9, they absolutely smashed out the park. Now Cobra is in the conversation when it comes to drivers, and this year's model is really good. Wilson have such great legacy in the game. Like, for decades, they have won multiple majors. I'm pretty sure Wilson have won the most open championships. And the driver lineups are normally very, very good and very, very consistent. The last time I reviewed a Wilson driver was about 11 months ago, and I said I was very, very, very impressed. Well, this driver, this is an added addition to the family, the DYNAPWR driver family. This is the Max Plus. It's Wilson's first 10K driver. And get this, as I mentioned before, a lot of the drivers I mentioned are £500, £630 for the PING. This is £200 cheaper. It's £430. Now, granted, it's not the heyday of the F9 when that was £350, but you save a lot of money, your hard-earned money, if you were to consider this. Now, I've not tested it yet, so it's all well and good. In this video, I'm going to hit this new 10K Wilson driver. Also in this video, I've hit the Wilson Max driver, and I'm also going to dig out that PING K driver because I've not got numbers on that driver yet, so we can compare the £430 driver to this, the £630 driver. Wilson have not added mass to this driver. They've actually created 10K MOI by re-engineering their PKR face, which stands for Peak Kinetic Response. They're saying they're going to get more ball speed and forgiveness across the face, certainly oddly with heel strikes as well. Now, the price-wise, again, I mentioned it's £430, and it's not cheap. It's not like it's in the £200 or £300, but it's a lot cheaper than those top brands. I suppose price is such an interesting one, because if you made it too cheap, it would be disregarded as like a budget club. It's only £300. It's like a bit of a budget driver. So they've kind of got to sit it in the right wheelhouse. And also, there'll be a lot of technology still gone into this driver. It's a carbon crown. You can tell it's been really well crafted. Adjustable 26-gram weight in the back, so you can have it in neutral, or you flip it around for draw setting. One of the sides is heavier than the other. Still adjustable loft sleeves. You can go up and down in loft. Premium feeling head covers. Like, none of this feels budget at all. Right, let's give this a hit. I love the look behind the ball. Lovely carbon crown. It's a bit shiny, but love that. Let's see how it flies. Okay, first shot. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. It felt really solid. Just a little draw off that center line. If you've seen some of the recent videos, I've definitely picked up a bit of club head speed and ball speed. 113 miles per hour club head speed, 165 ball speed, 297 carry. Wow, really nice. And it felt superb off the face. It's like, obviously the first shot, it's got a unique sound to it. It doesn't sound very muted. It's quite a high level noise to it, but satisfying. It's another really solid drive. Ooh, really solid drive. That feels really good. Similar numbers. Very, very, very similar numbers. That would have landed right next to the first shot. That's interesting. I want to see the numbers of that because that was a little bit heely, a little bit inside of middle. Obviously it pushed a little bit right, but I mean the numbers are still really good. It's missed the fairway, granted it has, but at 164 ball speed, 286 carry, it's not split, it's spun up a little bit more, 2,500. I mean, that's respectable, that's okay. You know what's interesting over the last year or so? Feels like every brand is obliged to bring out kind of a 10K driver, a really forgiving driver, similar to like a zero torque putter or a mini driver. It seems to be all the trend at the moment, but I'm not gonna go easy on this driver. Like I am gonna go and get the brand new PING G440K, which is £200 more expensive, because I need to know. I need to test these two against each other. And I've not got data on the PING driver yet. I need to see the data. I mean, this is good so far. I've also hit the Wilson Max driver, which is the kind of standard version of this, not the more forgiving version. I'll throw those numbers up in a bit as well. So far, so good. First few shots have really impressed me. Rick, that has missed the fairway. That has, I mean, the numbers are still very, very impressive when it comes to distance, but those last two shots are worrying me a touch. You know, I felt like they were okay hits and they've missed the fairway. That one nearly by 40 yards. That's putting me in trouble. This is supposed to be a forgiving driver. It needs to be helping me hit it straighter. Oh, it's redeemed itself. It's absolutely redeemed itself. Right, I'm gonna hit a bunch more. I mean, look at that, by the way. 323 total distance. Wow, 301 carry. Right, I'm gonna hit a bunch more shots with this, and then we'll get the PING out. Okay, there's a couple of shots that I've hit. I mean, some have been unbelievably amazing, don't get me wrong. But there's also been a few in there that have kind of scared me. That was a little toey one, wasn't horrendous, and I've missed the fairway by quite a wide margin. Like the side-to-side dispersion isn't fantastic. The distance seems to be really good. The Healy strike that I hit a couple of shots ago that found fairway was excellent, but there's a couple of wide shots creeping in. And that'll be interesting to compare against the PING. That's another Healy strike. I tell you what, those Healy strikes are doing good. Very, very good. I mean, I've never hit a Healy golf shot like that, as bad as I've just hit it, and carried it 288. There's something in the heel of this club for sure. Okay, here we go. PING G440K and the Wilson DYNAPWR Max Plus. I must admit, if this was a blind test, which it obviously isn't, but you said to me which one looks more premium, you've got to give it to the PING. I mean, the Wilson does look premium, it does, but the PING is a different cut. I mean, even the way it says PING, it's almost in sparkly glitter. It's more carbon on the sole. I mean, the face, the quality of the face isn't that vastly different. And I think the biggest difference on the crown, you've got what almost looks like a carbon roof that's been stuck onto this Wilson driver, compared to this kind of carbon matte that's been blended really beautifully onto this golf club. I must admit, when you really, really look into it, you can see the subtle differences between the price, very subtle. But is that gonna equal to better performance? We've hit, so far, the Wilson DYNAPWR. I hit that off camera at the start, so we've got those numbers. We've just hit the Max Plus. Let's now go with the PING G440K. Got this in neutral, same shaft, both in the Ventus, the Fujikura Ventus, 9 degrees in both heads. Right, let's see how it flies. That's a solid start. I'll be honest with you, that was very similar to the Healy one that I hit with the Wilson. And the numbers are very similar. 288 carry, 24 spin. I think the biggest difference on the Wilson one, it felt like it was kind of doing its best to leak more right. That was 20 yards off line. That would be kind of right fringe. That was a bad strike as well, that one. Oh, that felt nice. I mean, that is splitting the fairway. It's not massively long though, but look how straight that is. Right, I'm gonna hit a bunch more with this Ping driver. Oh, that's nice. That is a very nice one to finish on. Oof. Solid, right. Let's have a look. Okay, results are in. This is fascinating, really, really interesting. First off, very impressed with these Wilson drivers. Like if we look at the numbers here, this is the DYNAPWR Max driver that I hit in the review 11 months ago, and I hit just off camera before the start of the video. 290 carry, 2,200 ball spin rate, 163 miles per hour ball speed, like brilliant. And dispersion wasn't too bad, right to left was pretty good, front to back not bad. The Max Plus, there's not a lot in it between the two drivers, I'll be honest with you, but the Max Plus gave me a little bit more ball speed by about 1 mile per hour, a little bit more spin rate, which in theory should keep the ball a bit more online, but also actually gave me more distance by only 2 yards. So technically it is slightly more forgiving just, but they're very, very good. Like those numbers, and you've seen pretty much all my reviews this year so far, those numbers are very, very good compared to everything else I've tested. The big question is, what does the Max Plus do when it gets compared to the PING K? And here's the numbers. There's not a lot in it. This is very, very close. The Wilson won on carry distance, 292 versus 289. The Ping won on ball speed by 0.5 miles per hour. Spin rates are fairly similar, launch is fairly similar, dispersion from front to back fairly similar. You could argue just that the Ping is slightly more right to left, kind of tighter. You can see the rings there at the top, the Ping's just a little bit tighter. But they are so similar. The only big difference is the price and the name that is put on the golf club. And we are brand snobs. And probably a lot of people watching this video are brand snobs. But it's just worth considering when you're running out to the pro shop, when the season starts, you're like, I definitely want a Ping driver. Just think, are there other options? It might save yourself 200 quid in the back pocket, go and play somewhere nice with that 200 quid, or buy yourself another golf club, nice bag, take your wife out for a meal, whatever it may be. Yet you've still got the performance of a top driver. I still don't know what Wilson have to do. The numbers are there, they're very good. Guys, thanks for watching, stay tuned, lots more to come. Be sure to subscribe to H.I.T.